My name is Lecturer Clergy Bishop Kenya Michael Otome, speaking in Nairobi National Government, Embakasi East Constituency. This Sunday, the day of Christian, most of them worship, on March 9, 2025, speaking about the religious political philosophy context, Kenya politics. Today, if you happen to be interested to know what is happening in Kenya, I'm going to tell you, because I have an interest or ambition or desire to be United States of Kenya Republic new president come 2027 election with my powerful first lady, near future, the incumbent head of state, His Excellency Dr. William Samuel Ruto youngest daughter, Charlene Ruto. And also I'm looking forward to the offer of very powerful Prime Minister, His Excellency retired United States of America President, the son of Luo here, Kenya, who have ruled America fairly for close to 10 years. That is none other than His Excellency Dr. Barack Hussein Obama is going to be our powerful Prime Minister, and my powerful also Vice President will be none other than His Excellency Nixon Kukubo Jeremiah from Bungoma, who was on ballot paper 2007 election, December 27, 2007, December 27 election of that time, or December 27, 2007. And he was actually nearly to win election. And he's also a Kenya retired Kenya Defense Forces Brigadier. Today in our newspaper, we are told Ndoa Teleze of Raila Omolo Odinga and also our incumbent head of state, Dr. William Samuel Ruto. They are planning to have a kind of a political marriage, in a kind of a referendum to create a kind of a, another kind of a seat, which is called Prime Minister seat of opposition leader. As we speak now, we have a kind of a Prime Minister called Honorable Mudavadi Wycliffe. No, Moses Wycliffe. Moses Mudavadi. And I don't know why again they want to waste Kenyan money to have that kind of a position, which is already there. Because the president has a right to appoint or to nominate whoever he wants to be in whichever kind of portfolio or position. That's why now we have the Prime Minister. But here again they are saying miongoni mwa makubaliano ya Rais Ruto na Raila ni National Dialogue Committee kubuniwa kwa kukuwa na upinzani rasmi ya kiti cha waziri mkuu. But we already have a waziri mkuu. We already have a Prime Minister called Wycliffe Moses Wycliffe Mudavadi, somebody of that nature, These human beings are not interested to know even their names because they are really harming Kenyans. So he's called actually Mudavadi, Moses, Musalia Mudavadi. That is the name, Honorable Musalia Mudavadi. So this kind of mischief, kind of politics, which is killing Kenyan, is continuing as we speak. Because now inasemekana miongoni mwa makubaliano ya Rais Ruto na Raila ni kubuniwa kwa upinzani rasmi ya kiti cha waziri mkuu. Alright, which is already there. They are also looking again, we are seeing them here. Hawa sasa wanajaribu kufanya kitu naitwa ndoa. You can see, wanafanya ndoa. Alright, you can see them here. So Raila Omolo Odinga and President Ruto are keeping on wasting Kenyan money. Recently they have been wasting Kenyan money going to various countries. Raila went to 28 countries using over 10 million Kenya shilling and did not win that seat of Africa Union Commission chairmanship. Our president also have gone actually over 58 countries globally using over 10 million Kenya shilling with his interest of members of parliament and senior public servants, normally not less than 100. That's why now the government is paralyzing. So we are actually seeing these human beings are minding their own stomach and their own families. Because even Raila Amolo Odinga is doing well. He's getting, opposition money, a huge sum of money. He's also getting his, retirement kind of benefit monthly as a prime minister, retired prime minister. His family also has a lady which I'm going to marry, East Africa Member of Parliament, Honorable Imgar Winnie Raila Amolo Odinga. Kalonzo likewise as a Member of Parliament, his son. Alright, he's also there. Kennedy, East Africa, Member of Parliament. And also he's also getting Vice President the kind of benefits, pension every month. So, and our president also, his daughter, one of his daughters is actually director of Kenya Army, Kenya Defense Forces. That's Honorable Dr. President also William Ruto. And so this one thing are just actually there for their own stomach. They are actually trying to harm Kenyans economically, spiritually, socially, and physically to benefit their own, family, members. I'm looking forward to marry, Winnie Raila Amolo Odinga, but not First Lady. My First Lady is actually the incoming head of state, Dr. His Excellency, the Kenya President, the youngest daughter, William Samoei Ruto, youngest daughter, Honorable Charlene Ruto. I've been to their church on the this month, first week. They gave me this pen. It is called actually Faith Evangelistic kind of a church. You can see it here. They call it Faith Evangelistic Ministry Family Church at the current resident home of the president. The members are so many of them with so many priests, and they have actually agreed or opted to vote for me come 2027 election. They told me we are seeing the president not going anywhere according to what is happening now in his politics of flopping down economy. So they told me they are going to elect me. Particularly the church is comprises of many Kikuyus, members of churchgoers of Faith Evangelistic Ministry Family Church of the President resident, Karen, not very far from the police line, and with a lot of securities. Likewise, they welcomed me highly. I got a cup of tea together with the person I was following. We went together, and we got also a cup of tea and one mandazi, one a kind of a bread. And so the church actually is actually administered by trained priests. One of them is called Reverend Joshua Kabena. He is actually a very highly trained priest, together with many other Kikuyus. I've interacted with them, and also that one is Aluya. The president actually, because he fears me in politics, decided to go and pump in a certain church called Jesus Celebration Center Ministry, not even a church, of an trained priest called Mwai, Reverend Mwai, who is not trained priest. And now the youth today are occupying that kind of a church, which the president has given the Mwai kind of a untrained priest 20 million, and he promised also him about the remaining 150 million. So the Kenya elite class youth today are going to that church to pray and to demand the taxpayers' money, the poor Kenyans, poor Kenyan families' taxpayers' money, which the president is keeping on misusing our taxpayers' money. In Raila Amolo Odinga's Excellency, a meaningless kind of campaign of Africa Union chairmanship position. He's also now trying to have another referendum, which will also use a lot of money, because that they just want to use those kind of names in order for them to pocket a lot of money. He also used to go to fake priest churches with a lot of followers, because that is a wide kind of mischievous ways in the Bible. Another way lead people to heaven, but a wide way lead people to death, both spiritually, physically, and also socially. That is now people will be, those who are heading to those churches will go to heaven, will not go to heaven, obviously. In Revelation 20, verse 15, they will be thrown to the lake of fire. So I'm actually concurring with the move of the Gen Z today, all youth of Nairobi and other counties, if they are here, to go to Raisambu Jesus Celebration Ministry. It's not a church, it's called a ministry. A kind of a mushrooming false prophet churches, which we need to test those kind of spirit in 1 John chapter 4, verse 1. I'm urging all youth in Nairobi today to go. I, Bishop Kenya Michael Oltome, presidential aspirant, come 2027 election, precise date September 13, 2027. Precise date September 13, 2027. The day the incoming head of state, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, took an oath of executive office here in Kenya as a president. We want all, our youth, elite class and school to go to that church, pray, because we have even trained priests who are accompanying them, and also to demand those 20 million shillings from that priest called Mwai. He has decided to go to meet the president again some few days after that, after Sunday, first Sunday of this month. That was on 2nd March 2027. And actually give out money, taxpayers' money. While people are dying of hunger and other social ills, the president is keeping on using luxurious manners and doing politics to give out money to wrong channels. So may all our youth go to that church, converge there, demand those money to be returned, like the way annual return actually money, which are not taxpayers' money, which was actually given him as a kind of a bribe to give actually, orphan and and widows which are not in the church by then. Okay, in Kayole, actually that priest called Father Moses Anyola or Anyolo refused the president kind of a bribery money. But this one called untrained priest called Mwai accepted the money, 20 million. So I want actually I'm urging actually our youth to give out those money, to be given those money, to go and use for those purposes of people who are widows and orphans in these slums like Mpakat village and also Madare, Kariobangi and other areas. Otherwise, that is actually what I want to tell Kenyans, that let's not accept a kind of a peanut kind of bribery to shed our human being blood or to kill human beings socially, spiritually, physically because of our mischief kind of politics. So I repeat it again, the president, church members have accepted me as the next president. At the current resident home of the president, you can see the pen here. This is a testimony. I'm not cheating. Faith Evangelistic Ministry Family Church is a family church of the president, His Excellency Dr. Sir William Samoei Ruto. It's not a kind of a church for ministry church for all people. We are just going there to support the family of the president, to join them there in their service. But it is written here family church. It's not your church, not mine, neither God family church. It is actually a family church, which are praying God in a devotion manner. Alright? But since he's a president and he's also like Moi, he is allowed to have a priest, because I was also President Moi pastor at Campus African Church, which belonged to the president. He has built that church. President Moi has built using his own money, 40 million, 1978. So this one also has his own ministry of that nature church. And also Moi has a Kabarak, Jolico College University, and also other university kind of branches of sciences and also humanity at this resident Kabarak. So this one also is allowed to do that. But his members have agreed to have me as the next 6th President of the United States of Kenya Republic President. So this Ndoa Telezi, let us not agree, this Ndoa Telezi, Raila Amolo Odinga, and the President Ruto. Yeah, yes, the President has already appointed the Prime Minister, Musalia Mudavadi, and is now putting him aside again. Alright, he's laying off again. Raila now is indirectly the Prime Minister. I don't know why again the President want to waste money in referendum when we already have that position of a Prime Minister, Musalia Mudavadi, Honorable Musalia Mudavadi. And I'm also going to have it automatically, like the way he has done it, to appoint His Excellency retired Kenya son, United States of America retired President, His Excellency Dr. Barack Hussein Obama, to be our Prime Minister, in charge of all government ministries and set of as such as this. And I'm just going to be, a ceremonial president together with my Vice President or Deputy President, His Excellency Honorable Nixon Jeremiah Kukubo from Bungoma, Kenya retired Army Brigadier, he was in charge of all government state, Kenya Army, the Air Force, the Navy, band, music band from all battalions. Otherwise, may God bless you in Kenya. And I want you to note that the President wants again to constitute National Dialogue Committee to have another referendum of wastage of money, the resources, so that they will keep on pocketing all money, because now we are trying to have some kind of stalled or stop the project daily program of roads and others which don't work. Now they want again to use the name referendum to waste money. Let's not agree on that kind of a manner. Okay? Jinsi Sifuna alivyosibwa mdomo ODM, mkuu wa Ruto alilazimika kusoma makubaliano. It was actually ODM was told to keep quiet, and Honorable Hassan Omar, alright, of the president kind of side, was the only one who was allowed to speak on behalf of that kind of dialogue. So ODM, Senator mkuu alilazimika kunyamasishwa. Raila Amolo Odinga was not also given a chance to speak in that kind of a signed agreement of this president and Ruto. After he had signed the agreement, he was laid off. He was not even allowed to speak anymore, because the president wanted him just to append the signature. So Raila is stricken by old age and is keeping on signing papers, agreements which are meaningless to Kenyans. That's actually my advice to all Kenyans, to keep off from their rallies, political rallies of referendum again. His Excellency President Ruto rallies, political rallies, Kenya President Office, and also Chief Opposition Leader rallies. Keep off from their rallies in a simple, disobedient manner. Otherwise, may God bless you, human beings in Kenya. Amen.